Try to catch me howling at the moon.
Bonjour, bienvenue pour ce nouvel épisode de The Conceal. The Conceal. Bon, le son me dit trop fort. Bon, on va pas se mentir, je suis vraiment pas fan de la fin. Là, je suis censé, je sais plus quoi faire. Ah oui, prendre le mental control de PJ, n'importe. PJ. Et je suis
well,
fan du
Louis, what brings you back to my chambers?
May I sit down?
Of course, Louis. Don't you feel good?
Yes, but if I'm gonna pass inside you, I'd better sit myself down first.
It's nothing, don't worry about it.
Well, what can I do for you?
Right. Now I need to concentrate.
I wanted to speak to you, Your Eminence. I wanted to thank you for your help. I mean, for your time talking to me about the Holy Lance.
Oh, and did you find it? It's the crusade of a lifetime for some people. You are searching for another holy grail.
You're nearly there. Link into his thoughts.
Does it annoy you at all?
But what on earth is he trying to get at? Why do you ask, Louis? I don't follow.
For the glory, Your Eminence.
I can feel it coming. It's working.
What insolence? Why, really? I am a man of the church, Louis. May God keep me from such ambitions.
Right. Let me in, Your Eminence.
Why?
I've done it.
Quelle
I've done
horreur.
it. Damn it. He was right. This is just crazy. I can't believe it. Look at yourself, Louis. You better not get caught. Whoa. I still need to get used to this body. So, let's see about what Mortimer asked me.
Right. Well, it's time I got started. Let's see what I can find here to help me write that letter. I have no means to validate my forgery, so I better take my time with it and not make any mistakes. There are 2 letters from the Pope on the desk. I should be able to get a clue or 2 by checking how well they correspond to each other.
Je suis désolé, mais là, il faut que je me mouche. Et là, ça va beaucoup mieux, beaucoup mieux.
Here are 3 stamps. All are different.
Mon cher Giuseppe, mon état de santé ne me permettant pas d'honorer l'invitation de Sir Holmes chez Lord Mortimer, je vous prie de bien vouloir vous y rendre afin de siéger en mon nom à un colloque. Vous manifesterez bien entendu mes reconnaissances à vos hôtes. Consolidez nos accords avec Sir Gregory et informez-le de son entreprise concernant l'évêque cardinal Chiaramonti suit son cours. Je vous renouvelle toute ma confiance. Dieu vous bénisse et vous protège. God bless America. D'accord. Post-scriptum. N'utilisez plus votre tampon personnel quand vous m'écrivez. Changez le tampon pour celui figurant ma devise. Chef. Mon cher Giuseppe, je vous sais en route pour la résidence de Lord Mortimer. J'espère que vous ferez bon voyage, bien que vous soyez amené à traverser les campagnes françaises actuellement très agitées. Cette mission est capitale, mon ami, sachez-le. Dieu vous bénisse et vous protège. God bless America.
Right. Well, let's start writing. Lord Mortimer asked me to discredit Sir Gregory and to announce Piaggi's final vote in his favor. As an introduction, Your Holiness, thank you for your trust. It even appears that Lord Mortimer and Sir Gregory both have access to obscure, superior forces to help them reach their ends. I think the Papal States, for the sake of their own preservation, ought to condemn this practice of conferences in the future. There's a kind of code composed of 6 letters they always write under the dates of their correspondence. According to Mortimer, it's got something to do with Piaggi's tattoo. I guess I'll have to write one for today's date. Now, ideally, it'd be better to do without it, but I'm going to need to be extremely clever here. Today, the date is 24/01/1793.
24/01/1793. Réfléchir à la
In the letters from the Pope, there are 6 letters just below the date, 2 just below the month, 4 others below the year. Piaggi's tattoo. It must be used to establish a connection between the letter of the concentric circle and the number shown in the middle. Some figures are the same in both codes, yet they correspond to different letters. The day is not translated. That must be the key to the code. Today the date is 24/01/1793.
Oui, bah d'accord. 31, 3, 10, 13, 17, 24. Ah, bah 24, 17. 24, 17, ça veut rien dire. 24, 01.
In the letters from the Pope, there are 6 letters just below the date, 2 just below the month, 4 others below the year. Piaggi's tattoo. It must be used to establish a connection between the letter of the concentric circle and the number shown in the middle. Today the date is 24/01/1793. Today the date is 24/01/1793.
No.
Today the date is 24/01/1793.
Donc c'est 01 EH.
Today the date is 24/01/1793.
FGH.
Today the date is 24/01/1793.
1793. Bah HBCF. Nope. Ah. 01 EH 12. Ok, ça on peut pas comparer, mais le 1792 c'est GHFJ et HBCF. H, on sait pas. 17 et rien. Trois. Trois. 0, rien. Et bien 3. Pourquoi vous faites ça? Alors, ok. La seule logique, c'est que là, c'est un 2. Ça fait 17. Rien. 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 C'est absolutely nothing, and 3 min F, absolutely nothing. D'accord. Donc aujourd'hui on est le 24. Ben on va faire A. Du tout. Et ben on va faire E H H B C F, puis c'est tout. Allez, E H.
Today the date is 24/01/1793.
Oui bah ça donc. H B.
Today the date is 24/01/1793. Today the date is 24/01/1793.
F and go fuck yourself.
Today is the 24/01/1793.
Allez hop.
In one of the letters, the Pope asked Piaggi to change and to stop using his personal stamp. He asked him to use the one with the Pope's motto on it. And I remember that. Flore in Domo Domini. Must be in Latin.
Non, 2 points pour de. Seriously, 2 points for just say. Charlatan. Ok. On la refait.
This seal is different to the one Piaggi used for the letter he gave me. Yes, I'm certain of it. On it is written, Flore in Domo Domini.
Flore in Domo Domini.
In one of the letters, the Pope asked Piaggi to change and to stop using his personal stamp. He asked him to use the one with the Pope's motto on it. And I remember that. Flore in Domo Domini. Giustizia, misericordia e umiltà. Boy, I gotta brush up my foreign languages. On it is written, Flore in Domo Domini.
Bah les couilles frère, c'est celui-là qu'il nous faut. Pan. Allez, dégagez.
Your Eminence, all ready to send... What's he doing here?
Damn it. That's all I need.
Don't worry, he can't hear us.
What do you mean he can't hear us? What's going on here, Piaggi?
Calm down now. Monsieur de Richet came to see me because he was having anxiety attacks and wanted something to help him relax. I'm afraid I've been a little heavy-handed.
You can say that again.
I was about to fetch someone to take care of him. Would you care to go?
There he is. And there he stays. The perfect opportunity.
What do you mean?
It's been a while now that I've been hoping for a chance to get rid of him.
No, listen, my son. This is all getting out of hand.
Hogwash! I don't trust him in the slightest.
Why not?
Can you keep a secret?
Of course, my son. Would you like to tell me under the confidentiality of confession?
Ah, don't talk rubbish. I don't trust the little runt because he is Mortimer's son. Would you believe it?
How does he know?
Dear God, how is that possible? I am flabbergasted.
We've wasted enough time. What if he wakes up? If you don't want to get your hands dirty, just turn away and leave everything to me.
This is not a decision to be taken lightly.
You're defending him now.
What are you talking about? Of course not.
He's made you change sides, hasn't he? The slime bag. He works for Mortimer. Good thing I already tried to warn Gregory.
C'est lequel? C'est celui qui me dévoile, c'est le 3. Formidable!
Committing a crime in my room is out of the question. Think, it will all be on our heads. No doubt about it. I refuse to run the risk.
Right.
Monsieur von Von, I always act in the best interest of all. I assure you.
Everyone's entitled to an opinion.
You must have lost your mind to want to take such an extreme course of action.
No one's asking you to help me do it.
Quatre.
You can't attack him without running the risk of jeopardizing the conference.
Even though Sir Gregory has the edge?
No, Gregory will never forgive you.
Very well, Piaggi, you win.
I refuse to let you do the first thing that
You
comes
win.
into your head.
I don't know what the two of you are up to, but I'll find out sooner or later.
Right. Time for me to get back into my body. Right. Don't just stand there, Louis. Mortimer's waiting for you in the red salon.
C'est quoi tout ça là? Enfant de cœur, vandale, nanana. Mon chaud. Ah, la salle à manger. Fuck. Où cette connasse de salle à manger? Et ben alors celle-là. Ouais, je suis de moins en moins hype. Et comme je l'ai dit, ouais, je m'arrêterai au chapitre 4. C'est tellement dommage. Je suis vraiment pas fan de ces petits pouvoirs. Je suis vraiment pas fan moi des petits pouvoirs comme ça. J'aurais préféré vraiment être un livre à lire. Nope. Nothing to read. Ouais, je suis pas fan des petits pouvoirs comme ça, de contrôle mental et compagnie. Je trouve que ça donne une dimension presque un peu trop facile au jeu et du coup, je préfère un jeu qui est trop dur et passer à côté de plein de trucs qu'un jeu trop facile et du coup surabusé en fait du pouvoir. Bon, après...
Am I disturbing you?
Monsieur de Richet, it seems you are everywhere.
At least he hasn't noticed my arm.
Was Mr. von Wollner able to help you?
Help me?
Yes. For your armillary sphere.
Oh, yes, that.
Louis, everything all right?
Yes. Excuse me, I was miles away.
Oh, while you're here, you wouldn't know who the last guest is, would you?
What do you mean?
I heard Sir Gregory speaking about it. A certain Al-Asif something or other.
Who? What?
Obviously not. It's not important, forget it.
No, hang on.
It doesn't matter, I'm telling you. We'll find out soon enough. I'm in a hurry right now. I'm waiting for someone. See you later, Louis. Do you know who it is?
No, I thought so for a minute, but the name means nothing to me. Sorry.
It doesn't matter. Something tells me we shall find out soon enough, no?
Certainly. Is Al-Azif to participate in the conference?
That's what I was asking you. As von Wollner mentioned the arrival of this person just before the second conference.
Well, I must be leaving you.
So, Louis, what was your first time like? Bewildering, isn't it?
Here's your letter. I have to admit, the experience was utterly amazing.
Come, tell me more.
Well, honestly, my stomach was just turning in circles.
That reminds me of my first time. Ooh, but you did it. Gregory, what can I do for you?
I've just come to make sure dear Louis has all the information he needs.
Needs for what?
You are free to make your own choices, William. I would like the same for him, too.
There's nothing I want more, Gregory.
Your schemes will lead to your demise, brother. Don't involve Louis. He has nothing to do with all this. The end of the conference approaches, and this masquerade will soon be torn asunder. Don't drag him down with you in your disgrace.
Oh, ye of little faith.
On the contrary, brother, Louis has just entered the family. Give him a chance to find his place.
His place?
Don't listen to him. He's angry with our father.
And with good reason. He governs us in the same way he governs humanity.
through fear and submission.
Same old tune. When will you understand that it's necessary to impose order for things to move forward properly?
You are under his thumb and proud of it. Open your eyes, for crying out loud. His whole system has become outdated, and he's too old to see it. He will lead us to our demise.
Here he goes with another of his grand speeches. William has always been fond of staging big scenes. It's his theatrical side.
Does he have an inferiority complex?
I've told him time and time again, Louis. He always has to take it one step too far.
How dare you?
You are blind, brother. Even if the evidence bit you on the nose, you still wouldn't see it. I feel sorry for you.
Tea is drunk hot or not at all, William. When will you learn? It's too bitter. You shouldn't let it brew so long.
I knew you'd be coming along. You are so predictable.
Methodical, I would say. Things must be accomplished in the right order if we want the world to keep turning as it does.
Whatever the consequences?
What do you mean?
Let's say it hardly leaves any room for free will. Now does it?
It's the adults' responsibility to provide education for their children, Louis. Our family only ensures, through its experience, that demons do not lose themselves in rash decision-making.
You see, Louis, Gregory came here to make you change your mind. It's time for things to change. I acknowledge Father has done many good things for humanity, but his time is over, and now he must pass on the torch.
That's enough. There, Louis. That's the pathetic example your father has to offer. I really am sorry about what happened to you. You don't know our family yet. We can't have given you a very good impression, but bear in mind that we are all against William's project.
On the contrary.
If he insists on going through with it, we will have no other choice than to intervene by force. Consequently, my dear Louis, you're going to have to choose sides. I would much rather have met you in different circumstances.
There you are, Louis. See what happens when you don't follow their orders to the letter.
Louis, I'm afraid the time to decide is now. If you follow William, he will drag you down with him. If, on the other hand, you support me, I can assure you that nothing will happen to you. You won't be blamed for your father's errors.
Ah, the masks are off. I offer you liberty. He obliges you to choose, and shamelessly asks you to betray your own father. That is their true face.
Right. Before I answer, well, I better think it over very carefully. Do I intend to embrace my demon nature and take my place on the chessboard? Do I stay out of it and do my utmost to stop them? Or do I renounce my nature and do all I can to stay human?
This is it.
I was born a man. I grew up as such. Finding out that I'm a demon makes no difference. I refuse to let them manipulate humanity the way they do. They're gonna ask me to choose between them. I'll just have to go with the lesser evil of the two. But they better not count on me to keep my word. I'll bring them all down.
So? What do you choose, Louis?
J'ai tellement l'impression que Mortimer il est en train de m'endormir.
I shall follow my father, Sir Gregory.
Very well. But don't say I didn't warn you.
Please, don't take offense, but I just can't turn my back on him. That said, if he turns his back on me, I won't be slow in sticking a dagger between his shoulder blades.
It's time we finished what we started, brother. The final vote of the conference over the acquisition of Louisiana will take place in a few hours. I propose you gather your troops and prepare to close the debate.
That's precisely what I was going to suggest.
Come, follow me. It's time for us to get ready.
Petit peu de latence.
Do you really think we have a chance of winning?
A chance? You don't know me very well, Louis. We are going to win.
But it only takes one person to vote against us, and we'll have lost.
That's true. That's why none of them will. Why? Because I have an asset that they do not.
Which is?
You. My friends, prepare yourselves. The conference is about to resume. The time has come to lay down all our cards.
Neuf. J'aurais pu y aller. Allez, de toute façon, je pense que c'est... Voilà. C'est ainsi que se termine le let's play de ce concile. Alors vraiment, je serais presque tenté de dire que je suis curieux de savoir comment ça va se terminer. Mais quelque part, je me dis aussi que c'est bien de vous laisser le découvrir. Voilà. Plutôt que d'arriver au bout. Moi personnellement j'ai totalement perdu de la hype. À partir du moment où j'apprends que je suis le fils à Mortimer, je trouve ça un petit peu nul. Je trouve ça nul parce que du coup en fait on n'est plus la proie, on devient le prédateur en fait, et c'est pas une position que j'affectionne particulièrement. Donc voilà, je suppute que là ça va être plus des dialogues, des discussions, des blabla, et puis voilà, après de toute façon je sais pas comment ce jeu peut se terminer, dans le sens où il y a un colloque qui se prépare, c'est bien, tant mieux, mais derrière, ok, qui va gagner, qu'est-ce que ça va changer, voilà. Merci de m'avoir suivi en tout cas pour ces let's play, et écoutez, j'espère que ça vous a plu malgré tout. J'espère que le fait que quand il y avait le méga orage dehors et que le son n'entendait pas très bien, ça ne vous a pas trop dérangé. J'ai fait un petit peu avec les moyens du bord, c'est mon premier let's play, donc voilà, je me lance tout juste. Merci vraiment de m'avoir suivi, et n'hésitez pas à mettre un petit pouce bleu ou un like parce qu'il y aura d'autres choses plus tard. Et donc pour le coup je vous dis à bientôt.